Oh yes, so run no get one hour soon na. Biafra for mama Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Obamomo. The spirit of Biafra is upon me. That is why I am offering this song to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Urobo dialect and Isoko. Lucky star is sinking, I'm sinking, Udogu, Biafra. Amorotomo, Abada Bruru. Amorotomo, Abada Bruru. Excellency Simon Ekpa. Nieruwe yo, Witruwe Salot. Mr. Go with the same the freedom you brought to do well for us. Mr. Go with the same no. Amorotomo Agbada Guru. PM Simon John, you have done so much for us. I am shedding tears of joy. Your tide cannot be seen easily. I search around the whole world, the greatest freedom fighter. We, the Robo, we appreciate you awesomely. Worry sister say you are so good, you are so wonderful. Clara Dimu say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada Guru. Helen Peter say you are so good. That is the truth. Patricia Robo say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada Guru. Isoko with the Sedo. What a wonderful man. The good guy. It's only the food that we eat. And I know those who are sitting at the fence in this Biafra struggle, they will not learn. Maybe they will learn in the grave. Urobisoko with the Sedo. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Worry sister say you are so good. Urobisoko with the Sedo. Clara Redeem say you are so good. Anna Wabadaguru Amaro Tomo Abadaguru. Hey, Amaro Tomo Abadaguru. Urobisoko with the Sendo. Hey, Urobisoko we throw a salute. Even lucky star, it is said, do you do well, oh, it is said, do. Brgie said, you do well, oh. We salute you, oh, we throw a salute. Patricia Urobo say you are so good, oh, you are so good. Amaro Tomo, Agbada Guru. I am in tears of joy, for your good one cannot be quantified. Oh, Amaro Tomo Agbada Guru. Ewo, Isoko Bidise.
Biafra, we're not put around you on into Simon Eba,
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwabiama binigwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this morning program. I appreciate every one of you that has connected to this program, wherever you are connecting from. I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every one of you that has joined us on this morning program. For those who are joining us for the very first time, and those who are going to meet this video for the very first time, I want you to know in advance that this program where you are watching now is a program that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, a platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Epa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack individuals. We do not come here to attack any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to bring the plight of the Biafran people before the whole world. We debunk every lie they have told against the Biafran people, and we expose the secret war Nigeria has declared against Biafrans. As they continue to hide it and pretend nothing is happening, we bring them before you and talk about it for you to understand the situation in Biafra land. If you want to see video evidence and picture evidence of this war, Go to the platform of our Prime Minister Mazi Samuel Ekpa on X. You are going to see things that will blow your mind. Either you're watching from Facebook or you're watching from YouTube. You know, on Facebook, on YouTube, there are some images we cannot be able to share, either in picture or video. So you can go to the Twitter on our Prime Minister platform and you will see those information there. What we do in this very platform is to encourage Biafrans. We are here to urge Biafrans and lovers of freedom across the world to continue to hold on to their rights. The right to self-determination, the right to self-defense, and the right to life. These are rights that you must not play with. You must not give up these rights, no matter what happens. They are the rights that makes you human. So we must hold on to these rights and hold it strong. In this platform, we debunk all the lies that have been told against the Biafran people, against our Prime Minister, against our Supreme Leader. So many lies have been told, and if you don't respond to those lies, at a point in time, it will seem as if it's truth. That is why we come here every morning to have an interaction. Every morning section on this platform is an interactive section, a section where we can interact with each other. More especially if you are watching me from the YouTube. If you are watching from Facebook, you cannot be able to come into the platform. But if you are watching me from YouTube on David Herbert channel, you can be able to click the link and you come in and have a word with me. Feel free to use the link. You must not be a Biafran for you to use that link and come in. As long as you're human, whether you are one Nigerianist, you're from other African countries, or you're from other part of the world, and you have a question for us, you have a word of advice for us, you have an opinion you want to share with us, you have an argument, or you have a prayer to make, feel free to click the link and we will bring you in to air your opinion. We will give you all the time in the world to express yourself and say what you want to say. My fellow Biafrans that are watching, if you are a Biafran, you have the privilege also to come in and air your opinion. It is not compulsory that you must use English. You can use the broken English for everyone to understand. And also, you can use your local dialect, as long as it's a Biafran language, as long as that dialect is within the Biafran region, the old southeastern region, the present south, southeast, lower Benue, and lower Kogi. Any of the dialects in that tribe, you can use it to communicate in this platform. Capture your audience and speak to them directly. It is allowed. Another thing we ask is that when you come and join us on this platform, please appear decent. We are representing a government, and as we are representing a government, we must have to appear decent in our appearance. You can't appear on this platform naked. Conduct yourself properly. Another thing we beg of you is that when you are speaking on this platform, please make sure you keep your words civil. Speak in a civil manner so that the world will understand you. A lot of people are watching. The Biafra Republic of Nigeria cabinet members are watching. Our Prime Minister is watching. The whole world is paying attention. So whatever you say here have a very great effect. That is why you must make your statement in a civil manner. I'm not telling you not to get angry. I'm not telling you to be politically correct. I'm not telling you to buy into my own idea of words. I'm not telling you to throw away your opinion. No. What I'm saying, in everything you want to do, in however way you want to express yourself, do that, but do it in a civil manner so that other people will understand you. It will be of no use after making noise and nobody gets what you're saying. So conduct yourself, speak in a civil manner, and I bet you your word is going to go far in this platform. If you have joined us and you have not yet shared this program, please, I beg you to share this program in your platform, in your WhatsApp group, to family and friends, anywhere you can. You are part of the media as you are on the comment section watching. Every one of us is part of the media. You know the war we are fighting in the media. the social media networks are not very friendly with us, the Biafran people, speaking about freedom. Many of them have been bought over. And most of the time, they shadow bound our programs. Even when we have thousands of subscribers, when we come online, you find it difficult to find 2 or 3 people watching. This is to discourage us. But in order to make us overcome this, you have to help us to share the program. Click like and share. That will help us to reach out to other people and make other people have the notification to join us too. My fellow Biafrans, today we are going to discuss, as we have always done, and today we're going to talk about a topic which says, Roadmap to Freedom, drawn clearly by Biafra Republic of Exile Prime Minister as Biafra prepare for 4 days sit at home, stage set. This is the topic we're going to discuss today. Most of us who watched our Prime Minister yesterday in his broadcast on X, you must have seen a lot of things that he said. You know, even before now, our Prime Minister have been able to state clearly the roadmap to our freedom, his strategies, and how we are going to arrive to Biafra land. Our Prime Minister have never at any point in time hidden it from us. But even as at that, there are still some clueless people. There are still some mischievous people who continue to use that language to intimidate those who are not aware and those who are not following up about the roadmap to freedom, about our roadmap. There are still some people who are using that argument when they face the clueless ones, they feel those who don't have enough information. They'll be asking you, what is the roadmap? How are you going to get the freedom? How are you going to get the Biafra? This Biafra you're talking about, how are you going to get it? It's not possible. It's not this. We know that these people are just being mischievous. Biafra is here already. Not even if it is possible, Biafra is here already. We've gotten there. And from day one, our Prime Minister has never hidden his strategy to get Biafra. From the moment he came out and told us that he knows when Biafra will come. From that moment onwards, he began to explain to us. He began to draw the plan. He began to open the books one after the other. It is from one stage to the other, and every stage that we got into, he explained it. But still, some mischievous people continue to push a different narrative in order to discredit him. So yesterday, our Prime Minister have once again come online to explain to the world and to Biafran people the process we are about to go, how far we have gone, and how we got to where we are, and the steps we follow to achieve Biafra. For a very long time, our Prime Minister has already told us that it is a multi-dimensional system. We are applying a multi-dimensional system to restore Biafra. In that application of multi-dimensional system, every stone will be turned around. Our Prime Minister have gone a long way to explain even before now in that multi-dimensional system that we are following the political means, we are following the diplomatic means, and we are following the self-defense, which is the armed struggle. These are the 3 major steps that have been taken in the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. When our Prime Minister explained this for us, he never hid it from us. He showed it for us to see. He explained it to a layman's language so that you can understand. On the self-defense side, he was able to establish the Biafra Defense Force. Today we have the Liberation Army of Biafra on the ground. We have the resistance fighters. We have the Black Marine. And they are all on the ground today. fighting to defend Biafran territory, to protect life and property of Biafrans. You and I know for a very long time, Biafrans have been decimated. Every now and again, Nigerian government continue to commit genocide against the Biafrans. You and I know that the Biafrans have been attacked on different occasions. At every legislative instances, the zoo used that opportunity to go after Biafrans. We have lost comrades, we have lost brothers, we have lost sisters in this very struggle. And at every point in time, there has not been any reaction. The loss of life of Biafran people did not start today. It started very, very long time ago. Since after the major loss of lives in the Civil War, where we lost up to 5 million people, mostly children who were starved to death through hunger, the genocide has continued, never stopped. They have continued to attack Biafrans as every given instances in all parts of Nigeria. If you go to the northern part of Nigeria, there has been numerous attacks on Biafran people every now and again. Whenever there is a riot, it is against the Biafrans. Anytime there's a riot, it goes to the extent that when something happens in the West, something that doesn't have anything to do with Nigeria, they go after Biafrans, destroy their properties, and take lives. The genocide against Biafran have continued. During the time of Mossab, so many members of Mossab were murdered in cold blood. Nobody gave a turn to them up to today, including the ones who were thrown in the Zulu by Peter Obi. We will never forget. These are innocent Biafrans who have not committed any crime. All they were asking is for self-determination. And their life was cut short and thrown into Izuriba. And so many other instances during the time of Mossab. In the time of IPOB, there were numerous loss of life in Aba, in the Head Bridge, in Enugu State, in so many other places. Each time the Biafrans came out with their flag, they opened fire. Even when they were praying, they were attacked. And so many people lost their life. They have continued to do this. Even after recently, they are still taking out life of Biafran people. Simply because they are asking for self-determination. They continue to do this until it came to a time when our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started planning to make a move accordingly in the restoration of Biafra. After he established the ESL, they couldn't hold it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu announced of marching, called for 100 men to march, others can come later. He didn't stop there. He said, after 150 days prayer, I am marching. They knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not joking. They know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was serious and he was about to move. They connived with those who were around him and they kidnapped our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, tortured him for good 8 days, and extraordinarily returned him to Nigeria. Those who were supposed to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said they don't know where he is. Those who were supposed to give us account of what transpired were not there to speak to us. We were left on our own. All hope was lost. People were crying. Some people got high BP. Some got one problem or the other at the news of the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the appearance in Nigeria. At that moment, when all hope was lost, when Biafrans were asking for help, Chukwu Okike Abiama sent a Messiah, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the man who is today the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. He came on board. He took up the responsibility. While others were busy exalting themselves and fighting for position, he began to build trust on the Biafran people. He began to listen to Biafran people and he began to offer solutions. As Chukwu Okabama have it, Chukwu Okabama opened the eyes of the Biafran. They saw the way. They know that the Messiah is here. And they supported him. Today, under the command of our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, the Liberation Army of Biafra was established. The Defense Force of Biafra was established. And they are today the ones fighting on defense to defend Biafran territory, on self-defense. Today, the armed struggle of the Biafra restoration have started in full force. Mazen Nandekano initiated it, and he said, when the dragon flag is up, it will never go down until we get victory. And Mazen Nandekano went for to say that, remember, whenever you raise arm against the oppressor, you don't bring it down until you get victory, or else you'll be in trouble. Some of you have forgotten these words spoken by Mazen Nandekano after the establishment of the ESN. And today, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, he has sworn and said, nobody will take the life of Biafrans and go scot-free. In line with the prayer of Mazi Nandekano, that nobody will come to Biafra land and take a life and return alive. Mazi Nandekano made that prayer, that any man, any woman that came to Biafran territory to take innocent life, you will never have a hope to return to. And as they come, that the enemy is going to take over their territory. It is happening today. For every one of them that step in, they can come in, we see them coming in and laughing. We hear the governors go to ask for 1,000 men, but have you asked yourself, where are those 1,000 men? Do they return? For everyone that has stepped into Biafra land, they have never returned, and they will never return. Everyone that stepped into Biafra land will never return. This promise was made by our Supreme Master Nandekano. And today, our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, is holding on to that, making sure that Biafra land is protected. That is where we got the self-defense, one of the stage and strategies to restore Biafra. Today, as we speak, Biafra land is defended in all fronts, in all corners. You have seen videos of war going on in Biafra land. The zoo declared it, and we face them on. It is not hidden, it's not a secret, even though they continue to pretend it's not happening. The international media turn a blind eye to it. The conventional media turn a blind eye to it, but we keep on reporting it. With video evidence and picture evidence, you go to Twitter of our Prime Minister. Go to his Twitter handle. We can't share the videos and the pictures here because of the restrictions. But if you want to see this evidence of what I'm saying, go to Twitter. You're going to see them live. That is one of the ways to restore Biafra. On the second part of it, politically, our Prime Minister told us we're going to restore Biafra in a political means also. In the political means, the Prime Minister has been able to lead to the conduction of self-referendum. The self-referendum of Biafran people made a great progress. As we speak, more than 45 million Biafrans have voted for Biafra. More than 45 million people have voted for Biafra, a number you can never get in the zoo. There has never been any president in the zoo that got such a kind of a vote to come to power. It has never happened. But Biafra got 45 million, counting on the second phase. We're on the second phase. Very soon we enter the third phase before the final result that they call in Finland, Lahti, during the convention. Politically, the restoration of Biafra has been confirmed, and the Biafran people have handed over the mandate to Biafra, the Holy Government exile, under the command of our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, to go ahead and restore Biafra. And that mandate cannot be played with. That mandate cannot be joked with. The 1% that are still pretending that Nigeria exists, they will have themselves to blame. After the convention in Finland, Biafra restoration will be declared. Let me see who is going to stop it. Is it the same people that told us that democracy is a game of number? Democracy is a game of number. How can you tell more than 45 million people that have voted, more than 90% of people that have voted, you want to truncate their mandate because of 1%? No sensible person will accept that in this world. So politically already, we have everything in our hand and we're winning. Then if you come to the diplomatic level, on diplomatic side, a lot has been done diplomatically. Chukwu Okike Abiama have used our Prime Minister to take the restoration of Biafra to the highest level. The United States has confirmed also that in this era of the Biafran government, the plight of the Biafran people have been taken to the highest level, to the US. Just some few days ago, our Prime Minister held a crucial meeting between him and the lobbyists, the lobbying firm that is lobbying for Biafra, and the other top officials of the United States, top MPs in the United States, those who are focusing their eyes on Nigeria, who have spoken in the past about the intimidation, the injustice merited on the Christians in Nigeria. There are some MPs who have been taking that upon themselves to fight for the innocent people in that contract. They had a meeting with our Prime Minister and the lobbyists. And they confirmed that today, the restoration of Biafra is on the top table and cannot be hidden anymore. The lobbyists are doing a very great work, and they will continue to do. And as we speak, diplomatically, we have opened liaison offices across the world. Biafra has liaison offices. It is not unlike before when you are hiding, you claim coordinator without address. Coordinator without address. Some of them claim to be spokesperson without address, no picture. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows your profession or qualification. Today, everything is done legally. We have liaison offices across the world, and every liaison offices tender a letter of recognition in their country where they are domiciled. It is compulsory. Every liaison office of Biafra today, they tender letter of recognition wherever they are. We have liaison offices scattered across the world. And our Prime Minister has explained the effect of that diplomatic move. That after the declaration of Biafra, those liaison offices will turn to missions, Biafra missions abroad. These are processes, stage by stage. After the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, that will happen by December, that the cabinet members will come together to agree on the name and probably change the liaison office to Biafra mission abroad. Then we continue to defend Biafra land. We don't know how long it's going to last for the normal recognition to come, whether it lasts months or years. We will continue to fight on to defend Biafra territory after the declaration in December 2nd. And when Biafra has finally been recognized, every of those missions abroad will turn to an embassy. They will all turn to an embassy. Now you begin to understand. Every single thing we are doing in this era is done legally. There is nothing done illegal. There is no backyard plan or backyard movement anywhere. Every single thing that we are doing in the restoration of Biafra today is done appropriately, legally. And we will continue to follow those legal means until Biafra is restored. For those who have been confused, if you're one of those who have been doubted and confused, I want you to go back and watch that yesterday's interview. You will learn a lot from it. Those of you who are confused in one way or the other, who are doubting on the roadmap to freedom, After watching that program, you will never remain the same. The only person today that will still be standing against our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa are the envious ones. Those who are envious and jealous. Those who are evil-minded. Those who are agents of Satan themselves. These are the people today that will still stand and speak against our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The Prime Minister have made every single thing and steps clear. He explained it to the way that a layman will understand. It is left for you either to choose the light or you choose darkness. What is going on today is the war between darkness and light. There is no confusion anywhere. That is why when I see people who are sitting on the fence, these are the most dangerous set of people, more especially the Biafrans. You see somebody sitting on the fence. In the morning, he's talking about Biafra. In the night, he's talking about Nigeria. These are the most dangerous people, most dangerous set of people you can see. And we must be aware of them. Because everything that has to do with Biafra restoration today is in public, clearly explained and established. Clearly said. So it's left for you. It is either you are in or you are out. You can't be in between. So if you are genuinely a Biafra, you must not give room for this kind of human beings. The only thing you can do today is to support the restoration of Biafra the best way you can. If you have not been supported, this is the time for you to give your support. Financial support more especially. When we talk about the defense of Biafra land, you're not going to do it empty-handed. We need the equipment to defend Biafra land. Who are those going to provide that equipment? It is you. It is me. We have to come together to do what we have to do. And it is so beautiful today that every single donation you make today, you don't need to ask questions. Where is your money? What is done with it? What? Every single donation that is made today is put to work. Even people who are not Biafrans, they marvel, they are surprised. How do we manage to achieve what we have achieved? People who are not Biafran, including the one Nigerianists, including the IPOB Nigeria, go to their platform. Sometimes they confess it. That is why they begin to accuse us of being sponsored by the government. They accuse us of being sponsored by some people. Because the Prime Minister of Biafra, the Republic of Israel, knows how to put to use the contribution of the Biafrans. And every dime you contribute is being put to use. They can't understand it. Because during their era, it was about stealing. During their era, it was about illegality. During their era, they were using what belonged to the Biafra people to favor their own personal selves. So many of them were using the money of Biafra to do business, to do importation and other things. But you can't do that in this era. Every contribution you make this time goes directly to Biafra. You make your donation online, and you will get automatically, you get your receipt online. You don't pay to anybody. You don't say that you did it or did that to anybody. You have to face it, do it, and you get the result. My fellow Biafrans, we are in a time where everything has been clear more than ever, and we need to face the reality of today. The earlier you understand that the only hope you have is Biafra, the better for you. There is no shortcut to freedom. There is no shortcut to freedom. I want you to know that, get it right. There is no shortcut. It takes a lot for you to have your freedom. You must pay a price if you want to be free. It takes a great price. It takes a great price. Nobody can dash you freedom. That is why each time you hear people talking about freedom, you hear fighting for freedom. People fight for their freedom. People engage in a fight to be free. You don't hear people beg for freedom. You don't hear people lament for freedom. You don't lament them, but you fight for it and get it. That is how it is done. And that is why the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, is not looking back. He is focused on the restoration of Biafra, doing everything humanly possible without getting distracted. That is why we have intensified on our steps. We can't be distracted. You see the zoo, they are very, very good at distraction. They can plan their destruction at any time. They distract, but they can only distract the one Nigerian is. They can't distract us. For us, Biafrans, we are more than focused. And our focus is Biafra. Whatever distraction they bring out there doesn't concern those of us who are hardcore, who knows what we want. It is not for you. Their distraction will only affect those Afonjans, those irresponsible intellectuals who are there with them. They will be distracted. Just like they are distracted today, talking about their protest. They are talking about protest. They are planning protest as if they are planning a coup. Planning protest as if they are planning something else. And as they are planning, go to the social media and you see their tone and what they are saying. They are already divided. They are already divided. Division, not even another, a very deep, deep division. As some people are planning protest, some are already planning the counter protest. They are already planning counter protest. You see another group that will come on, creating that ethnic division. Another group is coming, they see that ethnicity is their own agenda. And all this is the making of the government. There are groups that come out, their own is to channel all the energy in instigating ethnicity, ethnic hatred. Those ones, they come out and they say that it is Igbo people, the Igbo Biafrans that are the one sponsoring the protest. They are the one pursuing the protest. Even when we have made it very, very clear, our Prime Minister have made it very clear, we can never, ever be involved with anything that has to do with Nigerian protest. We will never be part of it. Any street protest in Nigeria, we will never, ever be part of it. Our Prime Minister made it clear. He didn't miss word when he said it. But yet, they cannot understand it. They cannot agree with it. They continue to push it to our direction. That we are the ones that are planning a protest. Even when we have said we have nothing to do with it, we have our own method of protest. We have been protesting for the past 3 years. For the past 3 years, we have been protesting, even before the drug baron came to power. And we continue to protest. Even as we speak, we already have our own protest on ground. 4 good days sit at home. 4 days. 29th, 30th, 31st. Every part of Biafra land, all the ministries in Biafra land, every government offices will be shut down. Every government offices will be shut down. And on the 2nd of August, the entire Biafra land will be locked down. That has been our protest. And we are intensifying it, taking it to another level. But the Afonjas will not still have it. They push their ethnic hatred and they are directing their Nigerian protest to us. When they know that we are not Nigerian and will never be. Let them keep trying. No matter how they try, they will always be defeated. Yeah, welcome, my beloved brother Chukuma. Can you hear me? I think your network is troubling you.
Yes, I can hear
on
you.
And off. Okay, my brother. Go on and speak to
Biafra. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, my brother from my side here. How are your family?
Very well, thank you, my brother. Go ahead and speak to Biafrans, my brother. I can't hear you. We cannot hear you. Well, I think he's having a network problem. We cannot hear him. He's having a network problem. So, my fellow Biafran that are watching, wherever you are watching me from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Abiyama to remain focused. Do not get distracted. No matter what the enemy does, no matter what you hear, no matter what you see, don't get distracted. As for their so-called protests, we are not part of it, and we will never, ever be part of anything that has to do with one Nigeria. Nigeria is not one, has never been one, and will never, ever be one. If you love yourself, the only thing you have to do is to think about your region. Wherever you come from, if you are from Arewa, think about how to make Arewa better. Seek for independence of Arewa. You are from Oduduwa land. Seek for independence of Oduduwa. You are for the Middle Belt. Seek for independence of Middle Belt. Why the Biafrans are already on their own? Why is it so difficult? Why are you begging for this unity? Why are you so much begging for it? What do you have to start to gain? What are you getting? Even after more than 60 years, there has not been any single improvement anywhere. No improvement whatsoever. Nothing have changed. Nothing have changed. It is getting worse, worse and worse. And yet, look at you. Yet, look at you. You are there. And you think it's going to be better. Nothing is going to change. The earlier you understand this, the better for you. If you do not understand it, you are going to continue to suffer. Why are you begging for this unity that doesn't exist? Why are you begging for unity that does not exist anywhere? When are you going to wake up? Until when you get to your grave? For we Biafran people, we have already seen it. That the only way forward is the independence of Biafra. Seek for your own independence. If you don't want to seek for it, it's up to you. Don't be a stumbling block. If you dare, we are going to crush. You're welcome, my beloved brother Machi Best. Can you hear me?
Yes, my brother. Greetings.
Welcome, my beloved brother. Good to see you. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead and speak to your friends.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much for the good job.
You're welcome.
At least I have a little time today, so I thank God I'm able to meet your program. Let me join. You see, what really happened is that, yes, the thing is now becoming more and more clearer. Both the blind can even see, and the deaf can also hear. So it's no longer like something that was hidden. And the time they do make caricature of us has gone. They no longer come and make caricature of us. They are now a kind of, they don't even know whether to be ashamed of themselves or to a kind of accept the defeat. They are confused. Even those of them who are kind of claiming to be genuine or real one Nigerians who want to protest, the question I want to ask them is that when we are telling them about what they are about to engage on 2023, what do they do? I think they gang up with their terrorist government and fight us and call us all sorts of names. We even ask those that are supporting Obi, and we ask Obedient and the Obi himself and their group. We ask them this simple question. We know very sure that nobody will give them the presidency they are fighting for. But if at the end of the day, they deny them this president, what will they do? They said they will claim their mandate. No, it will not happen, this and that. And finally, it happened. They could not protest and then fight. Because if you say that you love Nigeria, why not fight and die for the Nigeria you believe in? They could not stand on their ground and fight for that their right they claim that they have. They claim that they won the election, and really they won the election as they claim, and they cannot stand and fight for it. And today they are coming back to say they are this, that, this happened to them, this happened to them, they are not governing them. Don't you know before? These are things we tell them earlier on. We tell them beforehand. They said they said, before one is before armed, but they refuse to adhere to it. And now they have come to realize that all those things we're telling them, which is the truth, but they always like to dwell in lies. They always like to believe the lies. Because all anything about zoo, Nigeria is all about fake. So they are now begin to hunt them. Those lies they are peddling that time now have begin to come back to hunt them. So they are now coming back. They have seen what happened in Uganda, I mean in Kenya. They are now coming to say they want to protest. What are you coming to protest? And the criminals also who stole the mandate, who stole mandate, and they're running round and round now. They could not do anything, and they are feeling it. The things they have done in the past is what they are against now. They are telling them not to protest, but they have engineered. Then they say have engineered protest and protest against a sitting president and protest against a ruling party. But in their own time now, it becomes able to do it. You see the kind of life they want to continue over and over and over and over, and then continue in their own life. And then we choose that we cannot be part of this mess any longer than want us that they gang up against us. And so, for me, my dear brother, what I'm telling them that I even saw in their foolish news when they are saying that Wike is saying that the planned protest is motivated, politically motivated. I was laughing. I commented on the reason. So what is wrong, even if it's motivated planned protest? If it's politically motivated, what they want to protest, the hunger or bad governance they claim they want to protest, is also politically motivated. So what is wrong? It is all one and same. So let them go on. Whatever they want to do, let them do. It will all work for our own good. That's where we stand. So we don't care whether they try to shift the blame on us, or they are on their own. The whole world have known this. So that is it. We keep on thanking our Chukwu, Okeabiama, because he have already made everything very easy for us to make this day, the time of the computer and the internet, social media available for us. He gave us our leader, Mazen Namdekan, who have opened all our eyes, and everybody have been a kind of being enlightened. And then finally, he give us our prime minister who will stand there, whatever bomb, whatever, listen, they throw on him. It's just like when you are, how do I put it? When you are throwing a sand on the, how do they put it? Okay, they want me na photo. That's already same leaf that I think is the leaf of this cocoyam. I don't know if I remember my brother. As water is dropping, the thing is just falling out immediately. If you just look as if maybe no water is touching it, that's exactly what our prime minister is made of. So whatever propaganda, whatever blackmail, whatever reason they are trying to bring on him to bring him down, it's just like you are not even, it's not even touching him. So you can see, I saw another. Listen, those of the criminals, politicians from our side who claim that they love their own people and they are fighting the enemy to invade our land, and they continue to bring terrorists to come and kill us because we said no. I don't know how they going to prove it. And then the people are now claiming that they want to protest. They are also against those who they claim that they are ruling that want to protest. So which one do we now support? Who's the one who want us to? Do they want us? If they claim that they love their own people, and we are the problem, and then the same people they claim they love is now want to protest against what they are doing to them, and then they also we don't also shift that blame on us. The so-called politicians in our own land, I'm talking about now, because I know those are from just their own. That one we don't care about their own. We are talking like about them and their vote. He's talking about our protest. Nobody should they can't allow to enforce the sit at home. We are not asking him what of the protests the so-called Nigerians are planning to put. Is he not aware of it? These are those who
No, that one
believe
doesn't
in
concern him.
according. Hey, could you imagine? So is he not aware that his fellow Nigerians are planning to protest against their
uh,
governance and their and whatever is
that one, no,
happening
they
in
touch
their
him. Now, sit
so-called
at home, they touch him.
that one not good. My sister at home they touch them for you to know that these people they are evil and God has given us the grace to defeat them, and we have defeated them, and we continue to defeat them until we finally achieve our freedom
You
as it should
see?
be. We
You
continue
see?
to give us God the glory, and our men is doing a good job. You know, they have gone and there's one thing these people do, and that's what I keep on telling people. They live in fake life, their life and everything. You remember all this so-called they have called for release of Nnamdi. They are just using it a kind of camouflage to deceive those they think that they thought that
I
we are
said it
Nigerians.
before. I said it. Anytime you hear these people speaking in one voice, run for your life. Anytime you hear them
Yes,
speaking of any topic and their voice is speaking one thing, run. Go
speaking
on, my
one
brother.
thing, but anytime they tell you stand, run. If they tell you stop, you better run. If they tell you run, you better stop. These people are evil. So what they did it was just to go and then planning, go out to the government and remember our prime minister told us that he had it in authority that what they didn't they are so called the governors meeting. Even Obasanjo even exposed them that they did not talk anything about that. You see,
Of course.
they will come out and say it's part of their this thing. They agree that they are going to go and meet. While they go and meet, and you remember they did it last year. Wasn't last year? Daily this year too. They did it after their meeting. They said they have come to. I don't know now to go and meet their so-called president to give them more arms, give them more terrorists to come and kill their own. So the people they claim that is their own. You see, so that is exactly what they did. You see that they have renewed, they have gone and they reinforced to come and begin to fight because they see that the people are voting massively. And like as I said, they can no longer deny it. They are seeing it is happening real. So those images they are seeing, they know that truly it is what is true. It's not photoshopping. It's not their lies. It's not that their propaganda they are doing. They know that it's truly real, and the people are worn out, and the people want to do. And I continue to ask myself, people like Nia Iberibe and all this, when they keep on claiming that my people, I am not asking which of your people. Yeah, people have been for how many years now? People have been crying, clamoring, protesting. Yeah, the terrorists are killing them. You keep on coming and coming there and then doing a window dressing. You claim that you are representing these people. They are killing and people and the terrorists are killing them. No consequences, nothing. You have never demanded any action against those that are killing them. You have never demanded any a kind of re, um, what's it called remedy to their demands. You have never for one day understand that yes, this thing cannot continue. And they claim that okay, one of their claim or their main strong opposition about what we are demanding, the referendum we are demanding is not in their constitution. And some people like but why I keep on calling him is a principal office in the other their so-called national chamber. And he's one of those now who are crying and coming out to come and begin to tell us how he have tried to do this and do this. And those who are supporting our prime minister are criminals. And I'm asking, why have you not sponsored the bill to amend that constitution to include that what referendum to know if actually his people, majority of his people, want that to exist in Nigeria. And he will be able to campaign and promise the terrorist government how he will know that how the people is on his side since he representing them. At the end of the day, they will vote against the Biafra freedom. That's the simple way. That's the simple and civilized manner to do things. But they have been here for how many years? Nothing. They did. Let it be that okay, they have even sponsored the bill. Let it be that what their counterparts in the north did not support them. I don't know if you are getting my point, my brother. So this is exactly what we are talking about. If you claim that you are representing your people, why not do the will of your people? Let it be that yes, you did not succeed. They are hiding and seek. They seek and hide attitude of that their zoo life. They continue to do it, thinking that we continue to remain that way. My happiness that is almost time. We give them run of their life. Let us see how they will come and begin to remain that only Iroko in the forest. Because that's not what they have thought that they have conquered us. We have the remaining of us. So few of them who are politicians, the whole world is in their hand. They determine for us whether we will live or not. But today, my dear brother, that's why they keep on crying against our prime minister. He have disgraced them. He have showed them that what power belongs to the people. That the people have the right. The people give them that power they claiming that they have. So and today we are evicting them. We are taking away that power. We are taking away that legitimacy. So whether they like it or not, we demand for freedom, and that is what we will get. And by the time we get it, we tell them that what the land belongs to us. They cannot live without their criminality in our own land. They will give us, we chase them away. And that's why they are afraid of. Because there's no room for that criminality when the Biafra comes. So my beloved brother, let me hang up here and give I can see another person in your room. So I can
Thank
be able
you,
to
thank you so much, my
thank
beloved
you, my
brother. You
brother.
just made a very important point. But one thing we should have in our mind is that Nigeria is not for us and will never be for us. When we talk about
At
the
all.
issue of putting, when we talk about the issue of referendum, that referendum is not the problem. Referendum not being in the constitution is not the problem. There is something called in that their constitution doctrine of necessity. There is something called doctrine of necessity. They have applied it on several occasions. So if they want to conduct referendum is not far-fetched. They can do it. But Nigeria, you are seeing today, was not made to survive. It was not a country before and will never be. Why are we expecting to be a country? It will never be a country. So every one of us,
Exactly, my
we should
brother.
not focus on our direction. Our direction is Biafra. In the protest, we have our own type of protest. We have been protesting for the past 3 years, and we will continue to do it. Now we have 4 days coming ahead. So whatever they're doing, just as you said, all things works for good to them that love Chukwu Okike Abiama. As long as you love God, everything will work for your own good. If they do their protest for our own good, they accuse us for our own good. They don't accuse us, it's for our own good. We go sit down the look until that their country will dissolve. You're welcome, my beloved sister Mary. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, my sister. Welcome. Go ahead and speak to Biafrans, my beloved sister.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very, very much. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, our brother. You speak now. And good morning,
Thank
our
you, my
leader,
brother.
our supreme leader, wherever you are. Biafran love you. We love you. The whole world love you. The leader of the world, no matter how they pretend, they love you. And we know very soon, very, very soon, we will see you. May God
Yes.
Almighty continue to protect you, guide
You
you, and give you the wisdom of life to you to bear it till we see you. And so shall he be. He say, tororo, tororo. And good morning, our Itiare Kondo, the dragon of the house. Good morning, our Prime Minister. May God bless you, my love. God love you more. We love you. And that is why He keep you for us. He give you us with platter of gold. After they think they will die Biafra down. But they don't know. As you said, what they don't know is bigger than them.
Absolutely.
Yes, that is your word. And that is the truth. What Nigerians who government and Britain don't know is bigger than them. And you are giving to them. Yes. We are asking for God Almighty, me Mary especially, who love Biafrans so much. People who love Biafrans. Believe me, we asking for the confusion. And it will continue. They never see something. They thought, now we then they do. No, not be we. No be Biafrans. No. Because that time you've been doing it and enjoy it, because suffering and killing is your pressure. Makes you happy. And now Biafra know who you are. And we want to return that pain to you. and you continue to face it. Yes, you can't have peace. No. As long you say you keep our leader there, you think only God or all these things, that is the only thing you can fight for a fight of life? No, no. You are very dangerous. That is why you are using gun. That is why you are manipulating. But we know what is life, and we will fight Nigerian government. Believe me, we will fight them. You will fight them. They can never succeed this time around. No way.
Absolutely. Never.
No way. Just very short. 4 months. We are declaring our nation. The whole world will know. Biafra is declared. Then you will know what it's like to go another person's nation to fight and to collect what does not belong to you. Yes, my people. Good morning, Biafrans. We love you guys. Sit at home Monday, main for our leader, and to show to government that you are a Biafrans and this is your land. Inel commodity no removal. And this coming 4 days, sit at home. 4 days is not too long. This our prime minister, this Itiare Kondo, so good, so rich, so lovely. And you know what you're doing. Only 4 days you're crying. It's supposed to make 1 week. You suppose, yes, and you yourself, you know about it.
Absolutely.
You are not carrying gun, you are not doing anything. People who carry very dangerous things, they are destroying your life, they are destroying your market, and people staying in a beautiful place called Europeans or called Europe. They are begging you to sit at home to save your life. And why? Why you will not do it? Tell me. Tell me why you will not do it. 29, 30, 31st, 1st, 2nd. Is it so difficult for you guys to demand just not go anywhere? You don't go anywhere. And you have the life of, long as you're living in earth. Your children, your grandchildren will have a good life. What's so difficult there? My people will have to sit at home. Yesterday evening, our Pastor Van Van, Brother Ralph, show one Nigerian where said they want to die. Look at how people so much stupid. Very laughable. Believe me, that is there. Sometimes I love it because you will not see a normal woman being to come out in the public. Call the whole House Assembly, speak. Akpabio, I believe saying him be that man yesterday. Calling money. One person. Trillion of naira. This man is confused for the money. He don't know what to say. He said for his own mouth. This one big pass me, this kind of money. Imagine. But you don't have roads. You don't have hospital. You don't have a place to stay. You don't have a means of life. The worst one, Fulani, are coming from Sahel to destroy other indigenous land. The owner of the land. Then the government has this kind of money. They cannot stop insecurity from the north so that they will not come down to the south. My own land, Biafran. This kind of is not lying in the public. He got thousands, he got billions, he got trillions. Till this man get blown out of this world.
He's confused.
He's so confused. Instead, you ask yourself, is it real? And that is real for you. But you don't have refinery. You have oil. Your land is destroying with oil from where they are stealing from you. And they measure money, they themselves confused. This money can even build new 3 refinery in our own land, in Biafra land, where the oil they are stolen. What they did, you see how God God Almighty, they make people confusion, and He will continue to make them miserable. Yeah, because they are not human beings. They have no heart. You see that heart? God Almighty will make sure He will manipulate their hearts. He will make sure He will destroy all their brain. As you can see, they are not healthy. Biafra, you see, Nigerian government, all of them, they are not healthy. They are very sick. Sick physically and spiritually. These people are sick. They believe people like that because they are very, very dangerous. They have no brain. When they cannot take their fellow human being like something, they are coming out to measure money where you yourself, a citizen, will go to school, have a good education, have a good life, have a good future to make sure when this country you call Nigeria, when maybe up to 18 years, 20 years, you have to know what he's supposed to do in life. When your baby is up to 18 years, he's a man. He needs to have his own job, even working and go to school to acquire more knowledge. What are they did with that this morning? Conviction in the television for you, in the media. And you ask yourself, you open your mouth, say protest. The money so confused, they pay the young ones that they cannot even listen to this bomb, this sick men, them. Politician Nigerian sue government. They sick for brain, sick for body, sick by their talking. And you call them a woman being. I'm just talking about the Nigerian sue government children coming out to sow themselves, kill themselves for nothing. They pay you and they still turn back, accuse you. They tell you to come out and still manipulate your brain, pretend like they are not the one who's saying, is it not them to call you to come and die? Why can't you make sense? How much are they giving you? Not children, how much? Yoruba children, how much are they paying you? For your life of when you're 17 or 12 or 27, then you collect 50,000 for till the age of 90 years till you die. Till you buy 50,000 cannot save your children coming up. 50,000 cannot save you because you sow yourself because of money, because you don't know. You think you collect money because of hunger. Can't you see how Nigeria are desperate? The time coming out to protest for many years, that money they're giving you, he meant to Nigeria to continue to collapse, not you to have voice. Your voice is meaningless. Your voice is nothing because you already buy it in their government. If you don't know, stop fooling Nigerian government because they are not exist. Ask the Nigerian to separate. Ask Nigerian to go to Britain. Nigerian name to go back to Britain. They give you that name. They give you and Fulani, tell them that name to go back to them. And you have where you're coming from if you want to protest. But you see, Biafrans, our PM, the government in Elza said, what God said Almighty, you know what he's doing. Whatever things you bring it out is for our own favor. We have our special and safe and peace protest, where God give his son to knowledge, the mathematics, the master planner. He said, this is how you to save your children, by sitting at home. Upon that, they see they're still crying. They're still moping. When you go outside to protest, is it not you to destroy your market in the road? You meet Fulani there, you meet Sahel from Jalon, from Burkina Faso, from name it, all African Sahel. They will come that day to destroy your market, to make sure you feel pain. Why Biafra telling you, if your things will be safe, tomorrow morning, you will go back when you finish your protest of sitting at home 4 days, the next day you go out, open your shop. People will be flying like Mbube. People will be coming, like saying that tomorrow no day, because they want to buy things. You make more money. And the money you make, that even that money is not for you. You don't return back for Nigerian Sioux government. That is why you see they are crying. You are the suffering new days more slavery. Biafrans. That is why they are crying. They keep you to be working for Nigeria. Slave. You are nothing like slave because your money is not belong to you. The money you have is only for that food. That is why you no plan for your children in future. That is why you're crying. That is why Nigerian Sioux government said, don't rest. You must work like Jackie to Nigerian Sioux government and Britain. An agent of lazy Fulani government. They say work like goat, work like animal. There's no more slavery. Milk your senses out of your brain. You've been selling for thousands for how many years now? Nigeria exists. How many years? Nothing come about. Nothing. Instead of life is going. Instead of life is going. Humanity is destroying. Many things is happening. Are you don't get mine? Biafra. We say enough is enough. Where I am, an animal, have respect. I mean animal in the bush, wild animal, have respect. Here in Europe, you can't touch it. They have domestic animal where they treat like human being. But what is happening in that two Nigerian Sioux government? Domestic. I mean, an animal where they are making things with them. Not even what you can, even most of their animal, because they are evil. They turn human being to an animal to sleep with. And you will buy it. Toxic cows. Cows where you eat, you destroy your system. Why that cannot happen even in Europe? To kill an animal, to make sure you get meat, you have no right to kill a meat here. You must have your license. You don't even see it for your eye. They have special way where they take their life so that they will not pay. But why Biafra worse than animal? The whole world are listening. Now, our leader said, no, this cannot happen. Our life is meaningful for us. To God Almighty, we come out, they kidnap him. As our prime minister, the dragon in the house, he said, okay, you think you know, I will show you what his life is. And all of them fall, they don't stand up. Is it not what you're looking for? Is what I'm looking for. It come out, all of them turn to water flow. They turn to tissue paper. Lai Mohammed, he said Biafra will die down. And now him still coming out, say, who will pay? Now you will pay. They talk backward. Now you pay because you continue to pay. We will make sure you pay 1,000 times. Lai Mohammed. We don't have time to you people. Propaganda. We have time, sorry to make this word, No, we have time to you people. Very, very serious time for you guys. Believe me. Biafra and the spirit of the air, the spirit of the heaven have time to you guys. We will deal you. That is, Biafra will deal with you people. When you people, just for this world, you will know the pains you give to Biafra. Biafra. By force, by power. And the time I do down. The time I'm working on the table. I get tangaro. That time I did. You know them pong. So that you need more. You need any time no more kid. Let me stop you about my Biafra. If I want no more, we continue. Can't do it. I don't benedo. Yin me kitemo. Yin me come on, yin me go first, but yes, first more. Even so now, those stand keke young about the enemy, I first more. Not after when come in Nigeria, even boy men. Chilemo yak Biafra for peace. And more yaka Biafra for peace, Yaranyon. Upon go, you bobo to me, you will continue to suffer. If you don't want Biafra to go, you continue to suffer, you will never have peace. That is so shall he be in Tororo Kebiro. Even I want no more because you know for Kebonian. You don't go breathing, Akebonian. You don't Fulani, Akebonian. You don't Fulani, Akeno Istongo Kondo Biafra. You don't Fulani, Akeno Kondo Biafra. I know by Satan young in song. Akeno, Isongo Biafra. Another Bodian, Kidememo, Aston Kitiero. Then Fulani wordy, Eddie kidnap, I want a manidio, singing a joke. You don't go on Toro, Eddie Bokitare Kondo, the Prime Minister, equal worry, get over for many ID card. A many wrongful. A many able can vote. A may for the medical wrongful. Then Fulani wordy from Fatadalon. I shall continue this one. I'm going to say, more than 400 million of Biafra don't vote. They just say a joke. Oh, okay, I understand because you people are a joker. Nigeria is a joker, it's a laughing stock. That is why I don't blame you guys so much. Yes, the Biafra land, so special. For we, now, we know who we are. So special for us. And waiting, even where I am, Netherlands, they do it. They fight war. From the time of Italy, waiting they call that man for German. We fight. No be only one place. No, they fight the whole world. They fight themselves, bomber to bomber, face to face. This Netherlands, when I am now, they fight for their freedom. And I know it. I even you must go to the school to know the history of your here and there. But my own man, they have it for me. Who does that? I go to another person history. In my own where I come from, you can't reject it for me. Oh my God, when you understand, you thought if you go madness. If you understand, you know, go let Nigerian school government there for 3 days. Because what Biafra passed through, it was past their own. Till today, they are still fighting the same that war. By destroying the Netherlands, don't fight their own. Everything is peace. God, no human being, know how many people there for their country. But my own, they are still continue bombing the market. It's not market for. It's not of Nigeria for the name of Nigeria. Take so Fabio. Take so Fabio. Trillion. But Ogoni Morona. Are we cook? You could have said, okay, cake. It's only boom. Eba kikot. It's all Biafra kote. Eba kikot. I don't even. You saw going to me for Kakero. Africa go there. If I go to Bakere, walk him for. And if we know Tom Quarry onion, God forbid. Say you reject it because me, Mary, I reject it. I reject it in Jesus' name, amen. I reject it in the mighty name of nature, amen. I reject it in the word of God where great us from this world. We reject it, so them too should reject it. And so shall he be. Because I'm a wicked. It's a wicked. And I'm not wicked. Don't have mercy for it. When you know who want to take your life, if you stay in life, believe me, will continue killing you. There is no mercy for a wicked man. Because if you deserve him or deserve her, you will never be a peace. You would never have a peace. If you keep him, means that you're a stupid man. Because God is not a stupid. God is a very, very wise man. He tells you what to do for your life to have a peace. You will take a criminal, a kid, people where they take life, people where they feel blood is their pressure. Oh, the empire of jihad, Fulani. And Britain, as the destroyer, stand with them. The word of talking blood, stand with them. And you, Biafrans, you want to accept it? Me, I say no. As I say no, now so God for heaven said no. Because I like freedom. I like peace. I like woman being to live very good. Even myself, I want to live good. It's not that. I might run away. Even when I marry, I'm living like, but they don't have anything. They don't have oil. They don't have what I have. But I'm living okay. Why my country? Why my nation? Why my children? Why my father, my mother, my food? It's different because we are coming from different ethnic groups. And that is why we are all together. All of them, they are living in pains. Then you expect people like us to be happy when we know what is going on? No, so now for about 4 days. You know too much. When they come, they will die. You give them 24 hours to leave our own land. And God, in what? You guys don't know. That is why I'm just saying, you don't know what they mean. When they say it, the spirit are standing with it too. Because they send him. When you not live, if you war, unless for the peace. Because this word is very, very dangerous. And people like this, people like us, we are jumping it at him to say a word. So that the spirit pick it and make an action. You know? Don't you know? You think we are joking with that man? We don't joke with him. Because when he drop a word, so special, and especially word of action, if you not come out, you will see. Before our soldiers will come, you will pay. Anna for pay. We change for pay daily. Aboki will continue this of Biafra. Nito ikorobati. Nito basi. I say for me and for say for him. Because you need to read them. You can see so Biafra move forward. Till we see that, yeah, this is the peaceful nation of Biafra. Then that you can relax and you watch what your government will do for you. Then a person like me too, I will relax. Happy for my government to make sure say me I don't go my place, go see my people, come back with peace. I keep thumbs up for my government. I give thumbs up for my soldiers. Love them. Make sure you love them. They are your life. They are your life. They are your life. When you fund it, you die alive. When you fund Biafra, Britain continue to collapse. When you fund Biafra, empire of jihad continue to collapse. When you fund Biafra, you see all of them continue to cry and running like straw. When water don't dry finish, they don't know see water to drink. Collect that filling bottle for their mouth. We must collect it because we fit you. Two government with Biafrans, Nigeria, Biafrans fit you. We put filling bottle in your mouth and we are going to remove it. We already remove it. Meet Dangote as owner of Nigeria of empire of jihad. Don't cry for Biafra. Biafra don't to cry. We don't have time to cry anymore. Maybe Nigeria soon got me to hire an onion. Ya try an onion because then you merodo. Ya try no Biafra. When I can try Imo River, I'm waiting on Togonero. Don't want nito, don't make a take back bong. So for young can want sugar and then honey, silty. No, we don't drink vinegar. We don't drink bitter leaf for many years. And now we want to turn it for you to drink it and see who feel, how it tastes, and how it bitter rich. Now, Biafra want to eat honey, natural honey from Biafra land. That is what we are milking it now to refresh our system, to make sure we deal with you guys. Idiota. Biafrans, fund Biafrans. Make sure you declare your nation. Make sure you make your ID card. Very important. Niteka mebara kidon. Mbo ebaku for. Vote till our Ibtane Kondo, the rock of Biafra, the David our time. That small man, we carry that small stone. Itare Kondo. When he said, oh, the time of the vote don't take. For the young boke for my vote. But move vote. For na me them from. Now yourself they do. No be me. No be me this medio. Me de suko kutang you know me. You don't go make for na me them from. Sinambo media suko kutang de yin etemi. Etebo me. Mekoboro. Amin kere mtimpedo ebe so me yin ebe mi da me. Marco made it take up. You don't take me, ebe me, family, ebe me, don't did adodo. Mekobodo. So, men to wondi me, a man family is suko, you know. A foka, you don't ibo. Haka kebab. Mekobodo again. I mean, do me. Kake the young siba. Your Nigeria, young kesitape. Yeah, the young by force, by power. So, Nite Kambo. A vote. Tente fokwe baba mun kana ndidi convention support. Ekoboro support adu mukem. As nenyan foke the book of life. You know okay the book of death of Nigeria. Nigerian book is book of darkness. Book of destroy. Book of miserable life. Who does that? You will be complete nature. Organic baby. Organic begin. Now you go come let demanding people from Sahel, from nowhere, to come and tell you what to do. Their time is over. So make sure for me vote. ID card wait for kilomita makanga. But then as yung data. Yung phone data of government of in Biafra nation. And I yung photo Biafra in government in exile. They don't book for me exist. Kilong for Baharo. Mekoboro. So for fun. And if you're free on yen, a tieku for Otomo said from A to Z. Now for Bakupo, who can a pastor? A make a pastor from a year Porokoto. Nothing changed. I mean, all the other is traditional because tradition who can a change. It change. For us, it change. Who can a false prophet? All of them, if I come there, forgive me. When you are a good man, come out and say it. Say you need Biafra. Don't hide for the backyard. If you're a tradition, if you're a pastor, come out to save life. That is the work where good nature give it to you. It did not take you to collect blood. No. That is why all of you to become a blind. Blind. You cannot see because of blood. Where you share your hand. You don't know again what is good and what is bad. So you better revise. Revise back. Because the African will be so dangerous for the evil. Believe me, Yado says that time, if you do evil, you will receive it. You know, be saying, go come. If you drink the water from there, that's your mama land, that's your mother land, that's your father land. When you are evil in Biafra land, you know what is been there happen. Now, woman been they do it. Is it not nature where great you come that land? You come they steal it. Do everything. Woman be no get respect again. Nobody, even the land self, no get respect. Who do you people this kind of thing? Now, Nigerian Britain. We say we won't stop them. So now for Bakufo, 4 days ago. Bakufo who come on Nomoke. Aya Tongo, this Afion Tiaba is nakemi. 29 Afion Tiaba me. So, man, look Afion Tiaba me. After we take that, I don't take me look 30. I don't meet 31. I don't feel ever of young Tiaba is his name. I feel take that bit of young when. Ebo Fion is that. Usen Kate, Useniba. Every day, Useniba, Afion Tata. Tumbo for Bakidon. Kobi ko mi se nyini tanga mi ya fo ani time em to me ni for ibo mbo e ka nyen da ani market ani udwa se fo se ke nyam ko ani for ibo so that ama adongo te Biafra do ebo ya fo si ku for do ni don te bo ke bo na mi di onko ama ti e ku for aya ni for ibo ke bi declare Biafra too so that government ya na for ibo no fin ina mo so no fin Britain ya di onko ke fo ba ku for anya do protest take for ndi declare Biafra yang masi Nnamdi Kanu wodi mekobodo so for ma ba ku for useni na hami afo ya ni eti udwa aya ni for ibo aya ni usom aya ni kan because I uti ku for do protest Nigeria free the whole world eya di ongo yes ke Biafra do ready ndinyo ayi mi do npo inu aba so we dey go fang di many kan di wonyin pula ni yo long you know pula ni free village mi ne do long you me don ni ko kan afraid your own house you're living with a bush so I'm not talking about your own bush man your backyard Fulani people they cook they go kill for inside city come in the hide in your backyard you don't know because you're living in a bush so you know 97 to me for cook rusong need young people for snake case record but Biafra nation the government in El Zaibo side God forbid for back so mbok vote back for moko ba say ya ne kid young mofo ba say tane young yang yi so me ya ne kid young mofo mai back for say so bongo kam no ba see yang Nnamdi Kanu nyine word very very fast because say min tamaro e me tie ku for e ko lo ba see pa yon e ko lo ba see pa so you know e bon to mi kenyini yem na see your son how do yen photo pan for how do make me do pan for to ndi do don for how do yen for how do angel for Bon Camboni about Cesare Oni Yanito, and saying the one to me and no two government. Yamo iki back a rest. Yamo to me iki getting poor waiting for my word in Nigeria, did take Nigerians to media. Yamo do confession. Yamo confess en onion. Yamo desperate. Mekobodo, so they are Biafra. After I continue this way, need them more media. Edit laughing stock and of preferable. So this keep on about saying or more half on it. Mekobodo a continue a bon cameno itade condo. David Nin a bon cameno ye. Ya sure I continue did I any so young in the guide them. A bon come to a may bon camena action. Is you already? Say no more about Kamasuoti. Okay. I'm come. Then a phone physically. And I'm spiritually. About young abo ye. Kedoki moromi. The bon coming on ye and you continue. If you work with government, you don't confused. If you work with government in Elsa, how it condo. Ya want to keep back in me. For ye war. Ya want to keep if young no more kid. Niboki mo bi take the young for iban itade kondo so ye ma kede ya nye bo te nye gem ya ba se tane yo ba se pa iso ani kede wana kong ye nye ki da ya lam to mi ko be ibo ba nyen ya nye di yo bo te nye na mado abi do very dangerous abi do destroy you no for come so mbo me da ba se yo ipo bo me ka nye ba kirun mu fe me na mu to ma do very active me te nyine ba hirun e me mo kamu to me e ko le bi wrong man mo pe wrong man ko bi ko re ko e ko te no now wa ba se da kara ki don to ro ke i ba so nyine ki do weakness iki do ndi bon to me ya fula ni dey destroy you no ana mo fe di se ne ba e se ne mo ba te mo e ke te ri aye do me so nyine da kami mbo aba se ne ki dio thank you very much my brother. Thank you for this opportunity, Biafrans. Lovely to talk to you guys. We are one and we are moving forward.
Absolutely.
Biafra land, what do they call one? Now Biafra.
Yes.
Because now we understand ourselves. Now we know who we are. We don't understand Fulani. We know they eat their food. You know one more. You need their more. Even Yoruba self. Close of the northern. I would never say one I am more. So Nyiniroke, we are Nyiniroke, we are all one. So we must fight for that one goal until we score. We already score through December. Thank you. May God bless all of us. Thank you for
so
this
much, my
opportunity.
sister. Thank
See
you.
you guys next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved
Thank
sister.
you.
We appreciate. We miss you for a very long time. Good to see you again. Thank you so much. We
See
appreciate
you
you.
guys
Thank you,
then.
my sister.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Busy,
you.
oh,
May you
busy.
close the
Time for
gathering.
busy, my darling. But it will be okay. But when
So, my fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching us from, we appreciate you. We thank you for being part of this program. And as we are rounding up, I think my beloved brother Machibes is still there. As we are rounding up, we are going to round up. Let us just talk a little bit in our closing remark on this very issue. For those who are thinking of participating in their so-called protest, anyone that is going to participate on that protest, you are on your own. We have our protest already. We have been undergoing protest for the past more than 3 years. And we have the one that is coming, that is for 4 days, which is going to start on the 29th, 30th, 31st, and the 2nd of August. That is the protest that we have. Already, they are running helter-skelter. You see Mba have joined, and Mba have now had a program. He already conducted a program he wants to host on that very 29th. He fixed a program in order to drag people out on the 29th. If you are in Enugu State, you will only secure a job if you are alive. If you are dead, they are going to employ somebody else. But as long as you are alive, there will be a job for you. Use your tongue and count your teeth. Mba has done this before. He will always stage this kind of a thing in order to set Biafrans up. And they will use him just to set Biafrans up and blackmail us. If you make yourself available and they will use you for blackmail, that will not stop Biafra from coming. Whether you live or you die, it will not stop Biafra. Whether I live or I die, it will not stop Biafra from coming. The people that are alive will continue. But it is our desire that everybody will be alive and we all see Biafra. For some of you who are conversant and following our Prime Minister on the platform, you can see there was a picture that our Prime Minister posted. You know, internet never forgets. Our Prime Minister just took us, our mind back to a picture that we saw last time, something that happened in the time of election. For those of you who want to protest, there is something that happened in the time of election. You remember there were people who went and dressed like the clergy. People who went and dressed like pastors and reverends. None of them was a pastor. None of them was a reverend. None of them has got anything to do with Christianity. That they went and ridiculed Christianity. If you want to protest, you know them by their name. Their pictures are there. Their addresses are there. You know them. They are not supposed to be walking around the street. These are the people that came to endorse this man through their front-end means. And you didn't see anything wrong in it. You didn't see anything wrong in it. You didn't act. The time has come. If you want to protest, you want to do something, go and look for them. They are in your streets. They are moving about. Don't allow them to move an inch. For us Biafrans, anything that has to do with street protests in Nigeria, street protests that have to do with Nigeria, we are not part of it. We have our means and we come to follow it until we are free. My beloved brother, Mighty Best, please go on and speak to Biafrans before we round up.
Okay, my brother. Thank you for a good job. Not like you have said it. You have said it all. The truth remains that it is shameful that somebody will be working in vain. They have been doing it for how many? For ages now. We say they have been protesting, and then what good result have they gave for me? So this one will not be different from the ones that have been doing in the past. So I don't know. I don't see any reason why somebody should try to involve himself. And I will make it categorically clear to them. Sometimes I've said it. Anybody who's from our side who are participating on it is on his or her own. So nobody cares whatever they are doing, and they know that our own is more effective. That's why they are not even bothered. There's even those one they are making noise. They know they are waiting for them. Once they see them that day, they will deal them. They always use their language crush. They say they will crush. They will crush them, and that is real.
Yeah.
And they know their target, and that's why our prime minister have preempted them. So don't let them not continue with this their antics, thinking that maybe we don't know what they are doing. They are fronting P2B. They know that we hate P2B because of his activities, his sabotage against what we are doing. But then don't use him to target our people, thinking that you are wise and you know what you are doing. You know how to can use it to
Exactly.
get to what you are. Yeah. So that's why we are telling our people, don't involve yourself. Then let us see how they will now come and use that opportunity to begin to target you and then begin to destroy your properties, begin to destroy your lives. So if they want to protest, thank God we have already, our parents have already declared a 4 days uh, protest of that. Sit at home, the normal one, which is normally deal with them as which is really hitting them to the at the right place. So let them
Exactly.
do what we are doing. That's what we give all what we want, not all this noise they are making. After at the end of the day, they are still where they are. So the answer, they are even their burden will increase, their suffering will increase. So that is just it. Let me just touch something like what I said earlier. You make a remark. That point I made there is just I know this is what we have been doing, and we know the referendum we are talking about the constitution. I try to use it to portray those who are claiming that they love our people. You understand?
Yeah.
If actually they are
I
serious
get you,
and
my
they
brother.
knew what they are saying, yes, they would have at least let us see that they are doing something, but they did not do it. But that's what they are using as a claim, the reason why we cannot. And now,
You're right.
what, like the news in America, one that major news in America, is it our lobbyists, our government lobbyists say that what our prime minister have mastered them. You understand? So they thought that they have sense. Now that referendum, they say that it's impossible. Our prime minister make it possible, and it's happening before their eyes. And those
Yes.
criminals who are calling us criminals, those nuisance who are parading themselves as the people representatives of the people, who have never cared for those they claim they are representing, cannot see that we have defeated them. So that's why they are running helter skelter and then telling us they want to so that we cannot relax. They will go and bring messages to come and kill us. For how many days now? You see that they have gone and they realize that was the act, outcome of their useless meeting. They claim that they are going to go and see their listening and we know them. And they don't not think that we don't know. They can only continue to deceive their zoo animal, not we. We are Biafrans. We are not zoo citizens. So we continue to prove them wrong and we continue to defeat them. Thank you, my brother. And my greetings continue to go to our gallant men on ground. Elohim continue to protect and strengthen them. To
The
continue to
same.
give that water to the enemy.
The same.
And may he continue to strengthen our prime minister, continue to lead him and continue to guide him and give him more wisdom. And may he
The same.
continue also to strengthen his healing hand upon our leader, wherever he
The
is,
same.
and continue to be with him and sustain him till the end when our glory will march in our glorious victory. Thank you once again, my brother, for the good job you are doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you for being part of the program today. Thank you so much for that amazing contribution. And fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching us from, we appreciate everyone that has contributed in one way or the other to this message today. We are going to end the program and we will continue again tomorrow. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide and protect every single one of us wherever we are in our various destinations. Wherever you are and you are there doing your own part, the little you can do, please do so. In this restoration of Biafra, every one of us have a responsibility. No matter how poor you are, no matter how rich you are, whether you are male or female, children, elderly ones, everyone have a role to play. If you are not supporting prayer-wise, you can support financially. If you're not supporting financially, you can support by evangelism. Most importantly, financially, those who are blessed financially, When we talk about defending Biafra land, you won't defend Biafra land with empty hand. It needs money. And today, you can see the effect of the little contribution we are making. You can imagine what will happen if we begin to respond the way we are supposed to respond. Our parents have said it, that we, the Biafran, have to make sure that the Liberation Army of Biafra does not lack any granite for a day. We must make sure they don't lack, they don't run short of granite. That is how to sustain the tempo. After the declaration of Biafra on the 2nd of December, our territory will be locked up and defended. If you have not watched the program of our Prime Minister yesterday, I am still going to post it on this program. I'm going to stream it live on this program. Maybe later in some hours time, I'm going to stream it. You follow up and listen directly from our Prime Minister. You will hear how he explained and narrated our strategies and where we are headed and the success we have recorded already. If you are not yet supporting the restoration of Biafra today and you are from the old Southeastern region, it's either you are the devil itself or you are not in this planet. I pray that we wake up when we need to wake up. Because if you don't wake up now, I don't know when you're going to wake up. When it comes to our sit at home, wherever you are, prepare yourself for that sit at home. Prepare. This is the strongest weapon we have in our hand. And they know. That is why each time we mention it, they begin to run helter-skelter. We must not allow them to take it away from us. Don't listen to their propaganda. Don't allow them to use you as a blackmail. If they use you as a blackmail, if they succeed in using you, that will not stop the Biafra from coming. It will not stop Mazi Samuel from talking. It will not stop Mazi Samuel from being the Prime Minister. Things will continue to go on. Be very careful and do your own part. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every one of us. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the de facto government, the homeland. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every member of the cabinet of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all our broadcasters on various platforms, all our speakers, those who are coming on to speak. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect us and our families. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike give him more wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Wherever he goes, he will never dash his foot against the stone. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. We pray for our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for divine protection, for divine healing, for divine strength, for divine security, wherever he is. We pray that Chukwu Okike will continue to cover him. Whatever poison they have injected into him will never have effect. We pray that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and we are going to celebrate him in his lifetime as a hero. Chukwu Okike will never let us alone. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, shall prosper. Wherever you are, I want you to know that the zoo has fallen. If you do not know, just look around you, you will know that the zoo has fallen. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move airborne. See you again next time.
The zoo has fallen. The zoo has fallen. Finally, the zoo has fallen. If you do not know that the zoo has fallen, check around yourself. Check around you.
Oh yes, so no one was nana. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The spirit of Biafra is upon me. That is why I am offering this song to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpawo in Urobo dialect and Isoko. Lucky star is sinking, I'm sinking, Udogu, Biafra. Amorotomo agbada bururu. Amorotomo agbada bururu. Excellency Simon Ekpawo. Nieruwe yo witruwe salute. With the Sado, the freedom you brought to do well for us. Puro Bisoko with the Sado. No. Amorutamo Agbada Guru. Dear Simon Joe, you have done so much for us. I am shedding tears of joy. Your tide cannot be seen easily. I search around the whole world, the greatest freedom fighter. We, the Robo, we appreciate you awesome. Worry sister, say you are so good, you are so wonderful. Clara Dimu say you are so good. Oh, Amorutamo Agbada. Helen Peter say you are so good. Patricia Robo say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada Guru. Bisoko with the Sado. What a wonderful man. The good guy. It's only the food that we eat. And I know those who are sitting at the fence in this Biafra struggle, they will not learn. Maybe they will learn in the grave. Urobisoko with the Sado. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Worry sister say you are so good. Urobisoko with the Sado. Paradim say you are so good. Anna Wabadaguru. Amarotomo Agbada Guru. Amarotomo Agbada Guru. Urobisoko with the Sado. Urobisoko we throw a salute. Even lucky star, it is Sado. You do well, it is Sado. Brgie said, you do well, we salute you, we throw a salute. Patricia Urobo say you are so good, you are so good. Amorotomo Agbada Guru. I am in tears of joy, for your good work cannot be quantified. Oh, Amorotomo Agbada Guru.